Hey, it's
Hey,
Jordan with
Marty.
TYT Politics. I am in front of a really historic church here, Riverside Church in New York City. My first time here, years ago, decades ago, Martin Luther King gave a very historic speech against the Vietnam War here. Many others have come through this church. You're going to see tomorrow when we put the video together, this is just a gorgeous church. I'm a Jew. I don't go to church that much, but when I'm here, I mean, it's like God or Jesus or whomever is
Speaking to you.
is with you and he's speaking to you. Bernie Sanders is here. He was speaking about his new book, Bernie Sanders' Guide to Political Revolution, and he also talked about a lot of other things. I'm here with Debbie. She has the book, so we're doing the work for Bernie here. So you could go read it yourself, your grandkids, whatever. What do you think? You've heard Bernie Sanders speak before. It seemed to me like there was a lot more talk about morality and that this is about more than just politics. It's about humanity.
Exactly. Seeing where we are today with the president that we have, I think it was very apropos because it seems we've lost our moral compass. When he spoke about children starving in these five boroughs, Brooklyn, when so many people in this country are so wealthy, it's obscene. And that's why I love Bernie Sanders because he speaks to the truth. We need to rise up and say enough. We can't allow our children to die because of some corporate greed and misguided notion that the more crap you have, the better you are. People are people, and we need to take care of the most vulnerable, and those are our children. They're our future. If we have no children, who's going to represent the United States in any endeavor? So, yes, I've been a long time burner. I will be a burner till my dying day because the man has spoke the truth for over 40 years, and that's very unusual in a politician. I think Bernie's more of a human than before a politician. A politician is just a job, but his spirit is universal, and eventually we will overcome this corporate greed, this obsession with wealth and stuff. And you can't take it with you. I have yet to see anyone that can pack all their crap in a coffin and take it with them.
Right.
It's absurd. So I will follow Bernie until the day I no longer breathe.
You know, it's interesting to me. I'm definitely no expert, but I know enough. You know, Martin Luther King obviously was a civil rights icon, but a lot people don't stress that he was talking about economic inequality
Exactly.
very prevalently.
In Memphis.
Uh,
That was the reason he was in Memphis to support the sanitation workers. I'm a woman of a certain age, and I was a teenager during those years.
Let me
And
tell you, if I could find a woman like you with that
thank
blue
you.
hair,
Thank you.
Anyway.
And the message resounded with me as a teenager that there's something wrong when people work 40 hours a week and cannot afford to feed themselves, to feed their children, to shelter themselves. There's something wrong with that. And it wasn't always like that. I remember when the City University of New York was free, you walked right out of high school into a city college and life was good. You know, why can't we have that now? Because the greedy people have discovered that there's a profit to be made in everything. Even dying, there's a profit to be made. So I've had enough. I've had enough. I thought about becoming an expat when Bernie didn't win the primary. I'm like, I'm out of here. But I'm not going to run. I'm going to stay here and fight for the country. I was born here. I will die here, I'm sure. So I want to make sure my children and their children have something to say is theirs. That's all. It's not much.
Beautiful words. Thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.